The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Michigan.
And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rides the back on the option to give. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to the toss. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Working that left side now. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Keeps looking downfield. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Looking downfield, it's Levin. Touchdown, Michigan! And they strike first. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Across the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes a connection. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Notre Dame right back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's a heat. Sets up the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Michigan 7, Notre Dame 0.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wide receiver comes in motion. They give it to him again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this is a big 3rd down coming up, man. This team's trailing, haven't had a great first half, but this offense has a chance to cut into the lead or tie this football game. Big 3rd down coming up.
To throw, it's Knight. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. But 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Toss sweep right. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. In this rivalry, you could just about write the history of the game. Rockne and Fielding Yost, Schembechler and Holtz, the Rocket and Desmond Howard. So many great moments in this rivalry, which has been played since the 1800s.
So many great moments, so many great plays, great players. And how about the uniforms? Just clean, beautiful, pristine unis.
This is just classic college football. And because of all those names that Reese just ripped off, this game always seems to come down to the final play.
You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Irish.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field? What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Gives it on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff from the gun. The Wolverines pick up the first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
To the air, it's Levin. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Wolverines need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Tight end now in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Spits it out to the back. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A low line drive and short kick. And that's where they'll spot it, just inside the 45. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking for a man. It's Levin. Fires to the right. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Just about set to get this second half underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. He gets a block, and he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Perry. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Caught near the sticks. It's right. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Motion from the wideout. From the gun. Give on the inside. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Rides to back and leaves it. Gets it past the marker. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Back to throw, it's Levin. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He's going to run it. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Bringing it back. He's at the... And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Notre
Oh my God, I'm the king.
What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing.
Oh my God, I'm making him quit. I'm making him quit. After all that, I'm making him quit. Let's go 3-0.